The title today is Evolution. First, what is evolution? Evolution is the slow, steady development of plants, animals, etc. during the history of the earth as they adapt to changes in their environment. So this is the definition of evolution, which is the title of our reading today. Creature may have 5 physical defenses such as hard armor or sharp spines. They're talking about creature. What is creature? Creature is a living thing, real or imaginary, that can move around, such as an animal, for example. So they're talking about creature may have 5 physical defenses. Defenses come from the verb defend, to protect themselves. They might have something to protect themselves. For example, hard armor or the spins, sharp spins. Spins is something like needle, that plants or animals have to protect themselves. It may have powerful chemical defenses. Also, they can have not only physical, but they can have something like chemical as well to defend themselves, such as an dash smell. So they can have some smell that can defend themselves. Here you see article an, and here is smell. Smell is the noun, and you got article here. What we have to fill in this blank, it has to be adjective, and adjective with the vowel sound, because you see article an is not only a, it's an. So let's have a look here. You got agreeable, enchanting, ordinary, and appalling. So it doesn't help at all because everything can fit here in this blank. So what we have to do is we have to try to understand the meaning. We have to know the meaning of each option. So the first adjective, agreeable. Agreeable is something positive. It means present and easy to like. For example, if you see the sentence, spend a most agreeable day together, it means we spend a most beautiful day together. So it's positive. Enchanting as well. Enchanting is something positive. Enchanting means something like attractive and pleasant. It's something like delightful and agreeable. So it's quite similar. If two vocabularies or two options are quite similar, 90% I'm not gonna choose either of them. Now, ordinary is normal, is not extraordinary. Can you go with ordinary smell? I don't think so. So the answer should be appalling. What does appalling mean? Basically, appalling means shocking or like bad quality, something like that. So the creature or animal can have chemical defenses such as an appalling smell or foul taste, but none of these defenses is much used in the dash for survival unless the animal also has the right behavior to go with it. Of these defenses is much used in the dash. You have article the here, have to go with now. Agree that we're going to go with struggle. None of these defenses is much used in the struggle for survival. You struggle for doing something. Struggle can be verb and can also be noun as well. In this case, we have to fill with the struggle for survival. As a verb, struggle means to try very hard to do something when it is difficult or when there are a lot of problems. For example, struggle for something. Shona struggled for breath, or a country struggling for independence. Struggle can also mean to fight against somebody or something in order to prevent a bad situation or result. For example, Chloe continued to struggle, but her eyes began to close. Chloe continued to fight, to stay alive, but her eyes already began to close. So I think we all agree that we're gonna go with the struggle for survival in this second blank, right? Now we move on to the next one. They say that evolution shapes a living creature's size and color, and it also shapes an animal's actions and behavioral patterns. Evolution shapes a living creature's size and color mean that evolution have an important influence on the way that somebody or something develops. So evolution has the influence on a living creature's size and color, and it also have the influence on an animal's actions and behavioral patterns. And they continue with the most dash behaviors are instinctive or inbuilt. They say that the most something behavior here are instinctive, instinctive or inbuilt inside their body. Or in other words, the creatures can perform the actions without having to learn. They don't need to learn what to do by, sorry, there is a blank here. Without having to learn what to do it by dash and error. Okay, we're gonna have a look at the third one first. You have the article, the here is specific article, definite article, and here you have most. So I think we all agree that in this blank we have to go with adjective. The most dash behavior, let's have a look at the option. Can be dangerous. The most dangerous behaviors, I don't think so. Dangerous mean not safe, right? The most dangerous behaviors are instinctive. No, I don't think so. The most important behaviors are instinctive. I think we can go with important. How about the difficult? The most difficult behaviors are instinctive or inbuilt inside their system. I don't think so. How about ascetic? The most ascetic behaviors. Ascetic is adjective, not allowing yourself physical pleasures, especially if you're talking about the religious reasons related to a simple and strict way of living. For example, myself, I'm Buddhist. If I'm talking about the monks lived a very ascetic life, it means that the monk have so many rules to respect, so they have the ascetic life. So for sure it cannot be the most ascetic behaviors. We have to go with important for this blank. The last one. In other words, the creatures can perform the actions without having to learn what to do it by dash and error. To do something by dash and error. If you know the collocation, you just need to take 1 second to go with the trial. Because to do it by trial and error, what does this mean? This is the collocation or idiom. Trial and error means the process of solving a problem by trying various methods, trying different ways until you find out a method that is successful. For example, children learn to use computer programs by trial and error. Now you see that it is very important that you have some basic knowledge of vocabularies and collocations so that we can answer the question as quick as possible, and you're gonna save a lot of time. The chance that you're gonna get high score in reading and writing is gonna be high if you study a lot of vocabularies, collocations, idioms, and phrasal verbs, for example. To recap all the blanks or the 4 blanks for you. In the first one, powerful chemical defenses such as an appalling smell. Appalling means bad quality or can also mean like shocking smell or foul taste. The second one, used in the struggle for survival, we have to go with the struggle for survival. The third one, we have to go with the most important behaviors. The most important behaviors are instinctive or inbuilt. Instinctive mean based on instinct, a natural quality that makes somebody or something behave in a particular way. Inbuilt, I think we already heard something about the camera with microphone inbuilt, so it contains this feature inside of it. Cool. And the last one, we have to go with collocation, without having to learn what to do it by trial and error. You try so many ways until you find the best way to solve the problem. So that was it for today. I hope that today you have learned some new vocabularies or grammatical structures. I hope that today I was clear enough, but if you still have any questions, you can always comment down below here, and then I will try to answer your question as soon as possible. Remember, before we say goodbye today, practice smarter, not harder. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.